You have evidence. So why are you delaying?
I wonder. Is that not the right question to ask? You have this level of overwhelming evidence. Why the delay?
Why are you delaying it? Let him be serving his
I'm sure that Nigeria has nothing on him. If they have, let
They have a lot on him. They have a lot on him.
They are afraid. They should send it.
They have asked him to open the fence.
After how many years?
A lot of people are contributing to
4 years. 4 years after.
After 4 years, they are coming back. After, well, the people that are playing, that's when I. If the lawyers start on their track, it's the lawyer.
When they wanted to release Nnamdi Kanu, Abaribe he took shorty for him, and he dropped 100 million for shorty. And they now want Nnamdi Kanu to say, okay, as you are going freely, don't engage in crowds that will be inciting. That will be inciting like, and he said, okay, he has, and Abaribe told him, see, you know, 100 million is at stake. Don't do that. Now, suddenly, when Nnamdi Kanu came out, those crowds, he said he should not engage. He has them in bottle. And the soldiers now look at them. But we have a condition that before you call it, how come these people, you still allow these people to the soldier came, they invaded his house. You know, and they attack back. Kanu people, they attack back. And along the line, Kanu, I think it escaped that time. When he escaped, waiting he come do back, waiting he come, senseless person who is supposed to be there. When you don't escape from the den of your enemy, waiting you come back on for the, you know, for the close range of your enemy. Then, I mean, that is the senseless thing. They don't come to Kenya at all. Nearby country. And there was no bilateral agreement. We say, okay, we don't have Nigeria don't have a tradition. This thing with us. This thing. They release them easily now. From Buhari carry and come. And some people are.
But they were not aware indeed.
Because they for London, maybe they say the citizen.
International intelligence. If it's not the game, they cannot take it from London. They cannot go away. They want you to come here.
They say that this guy again. That guy will not die now. That forever. Then I jet. They take private jet and they ship out. So what are you not saying?
You say Buhari second attempt with that. So the first attempt was not good. What they escape from airport information don't reach
They said diplomatic lobby. You can't know what he said.
All right, good morning, viewers. You're welcome once again to the program. This is City Stand. Of course, I need to introduce myself. I'm Michael Adekle, the anchor of the program. All right, a very good morning to you, gentleman Mike. You're welcome to the program, the Saturday edition of City Stand. How are you doing, sir?
Very well, thank you. Greetings to all our esteemed viewers across the world. Thank you for your support and for joining us this morning.
Right, yeah. Greetings to all esteemed viewers. Greetings to all honorables watching us right now. This is City Stand, and we are reaching you live from Oba, Lagos, Nigeria. We need to quickly and really, appreciate Mrs. Tina in California for the weekend gift yesterday. She sent it to me yesterday, and which we've been disbursing since yesterday, and which I believe some of our reviewers will be getting theirs this morning as well. All right, we need to appreciate her. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Tina. Like I usually say that in my mind, usually pray for you all the time. And I pray that as you are polishing us and we are shining, may God continue to polish you too and you continue to shine. By the special grace of God, is there any, dark side of your life? God will visit that place and He will bring comfort. Thank you very much. May God continue to bless you. I appreciate.
All right, thank you so much. All right,
Mr. May God bless you very much. I've been saying it consistently, perpetually, continuously. God shall continue to bless you, your generation, and everything that belongs to you. You are most welcome. I miss Mr. Ojolade. Thank you very much.
all right. Like I said earlier on, the reviewers will be getting their cash gift this morning, and apart from that, he has sent me a list, of some names, and they are to benefit from another gift, the sum of 50,000 naira each to these names I'll be calling this one, apart from the gift that she shared yesterday, which will still continue this morning. So 50,000 naira each to the list I'm having with me, sent by Mrs. Tina. All right, here we go. Femi, you have 15 naira from Mrs. Tina this morning, apart from the one you got yesterday. All right, you need to appreciate her.
Yeah, sorry, it's 50,000, not 15 naira.
50,000.
Mrs. Tina, thank you very much for counting me worthy to be. The people that will participate in this gesture, I say may God continue to bless you. It will make you special. We are everywhere you go. The glory of God will continue to shine upon you, and everything you touch shall turn to good. Thank you very much, ma. I appreciate it.
All right, we have Gentleman Mike here. Gentleman Mike, you have 50,000 naira this morning, apart from what you got yesterday. All right.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Tina. You do not owe me. It's out of your benevolence you have done this. May God continue to bless you. Thank you so much, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, we have Kunle. Kunle is here this morning. Kunle, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm really fine. We thank God for life. We thank God for life.
You're among the people that will benefit this morning.
Wow. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mother of Israel. Thank you. God bless you. And your generation to come will never lack for being there for us. But we honor you. Thank you very much.
You thought you were not getting anything before.
No.
You thought I only told you to say good morning.
Yeah, I thought I have to just greet, normally and greet them normally.
50,000 naira plus 30,000 naira. We send it down to you. That's how much?
Wow.
That's how much?
80. It's okay.
Who knows this?
All right,
That's 80,000. Sorry.
If what thing say you know get.
I'm overwhelmed, you know.
If you don't go and get that 50,000,
I will just, pray, say.
but you got it last week.
Not blessing now. That's why we.
All right, OJ. You are also among the
madam.
50,000 naira this morning.
I can't say anything less than to continue to say that same prayer I have been consistently saying to you. As you have been consistent, God will consistently bless you. He will perpetually bless you. He will continually bless you. You will not lose anything precious in your life. Mrs. Tina, I'm highly honored. May God bless you. I don't know how to. I don't have enough words. So I can only repeat the same prayer. Consistency. God will consistently bless you. You know we do is consistent blessing from you. I'm really humble. I am really humble, man. May God bless you, man. Thank you very much, man.
All right, Onyeze. You're welcome to the program. 50,000 naira for you. I sent money to you yesterday as well, so you need to appreciate her.
Good morning.
I think you sent it. You sent a message to me to so far to her.
Yes.
I did that.
Still let me just celebrate her this morning. Thank you, ma. God bless you. I appreciate what you have been doing for keeping us standing. God will continue to bless you. Nobody will praise you. What the seed you are sowing now, generation upon generation will remember you and celebrate you. Thank you, and God bless you, ma. Christina, thank you.
And to those who are yet to get their money after the program, you will be getting yours. It's not for everybody, but for esteemed reviewers, esteemed analysts on the program. I repeat, for esteemed reviewers on the program. Thank you so much, Mrs. Tina, for that great gesture. We really appreciate you. Now to the comment section to appreciate our honorables that are saying hi to us this morning. All right, CEO, good morning to you. You're welcome to the program. Thank you for joining us this Saturday morning. I also have Adijo Elonge. Thank you so much. Shalom. Yeah, shalom, shalom. Ravolo from United Kingdom is also here with us. I'll say good morning to you. Thank you so much. Williams Okameme, all the way from United Kingdom, is also here with us at the stand. We appreciate you too. Thank you so much. Kingsley Egbona, all the way from Madrid, is here. So good morning. Omoregbe Igbinoba. Yeah, Omoregbe Igbinoba's child will be celebrating our birthday. Yeah, he is our birthday on Monday. Monday is it? No, sorry, tomorrow, the 19th, tomorrow. So we wish your child a happy birthday, long life, and prosperity. May the child continue to grow in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All the way from City Stand, everyone here is wishing your child a happy birthday. Okay, happy birthday, sir.
Yes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Our dear child. Happy birthday to you. God bless you. Amen. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. Our dear child. May the good Lord bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hooray! Hooray!
All right, we appreciate everyone at the stand and the people watching us currently. Andrew Gujimi is also here from United Kingdom. I say good morning to you. Thank you so much for being consistent, Andrew Gujimi. Thank you so much for joining us. Kate Perry, all the way from India. Kate Perry, how are you doing? She says okay, I miss you guys. Yeah, I miss you guys. Kate Perry, miss you.
Good morning, Miss Perry.
Kiss Perry called. No, not Kiss Perry. Kiss Perry. Kiss Perry. No, you want to say Kingeri again. You want to say Kiss Perry. Later Kingeri. Okay, Kiss Perry is here with us this morning.
You're welcome. Yeah. Thank you for joining us all the way from India. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, Sunshine is also here. GOA, controversial GOA, is also here with us. We have Water, Liverpool. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate your support the other time. Thank you so much, Water, Liverpool. The King Palace is here this morning.
The Palace. Kingeri knows that if they greet the king in your palace, Kábíyèsí o Kingeri. Your Majesty, we go really high.
I wish they be somebody that started this.
Kingeri.
You don't join club.
Kingeri is our esteemed person. We hold in esteem. So I must greet him the way I greet king in my language. Okay. Yoruba land. Kábíyèsí, unquestionable. Okay. Kingeri, unquestionable. Kábíyèsí. Let me complete it. Adé apẹ́ lórí, bàtà apẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀. Ẹṣin ọba ajẹkúpẹ́. Àwọn olórí àṣìṣe ìpẹ̀lú.
Kingeri, 50,000 naira is working plus how much?
Yes, he said Kábíyèsí. Yes, there's no Oba there. I say Oba King Henry.
Oba Tokpeye.
No.
What's Henry?
Not Tokpeye. This is King Henry. The Obi of Obi. Okay, because it's the palace of palace. Okay, the Obi of Obi.
The king himself. We appreciate you, King Henry. Yeah, he supported the platform that was last week, and we really say thank you to King Henry. Also, we don't need to forget K Baba. Yeah, a great man, K Baba Kiodulaja on the platform. We say thank you to you. There's a water Liverpool who does the Chima, the chief himself. We say thank you. So all blessing us on this platform. We really appreciate. We are very, very grateful. Big Prince in London. Thank you so much to Mookie Great, the great one. We appreciate all of you. All of you. Yeah, all is well. We say thank you. Nibi, Oye. We say thank you to you. Olumide, thank you so much. How many people? I can't remember everybody. A lot of applause for everybody. All right, to Mr. Ben and Mrs. Sadioye and Noma, we say thank you to you. All right, straight to what we have this morning. What do we have? What do we have on the front page of the Nation newspaper? Very, very crucial headlines, crucial stories there. On genocide, we have Boko Haram ISIS killing more Muslims than Christians. This is coming from Trump's advisor. Trump advisor says Boko Haram ISIS are killing more Muslims than Christians in Nigeria. All right, it says U.S. satisfied with Tinubu's handling of former border conflict, pledges support. Wow. Okay, we move down to the top of the paper. What is Uzodimma of Imo State saying this morning? Tinubu's policies making Nigeria rich again. The policies of President Bola Tinubu currently is making Nigeria rich again. Why is telling that me? It's coming. I'm not the one saying it. It's coming from Uzodimma. All right, fiscal reforms yielding results, says APC Governors Forum. We'll move down to the down parts of the paper. Omokri mobilizes support for Dangote refinery withheld local government funds. Osun AG applies to withdraw suit against CBN. We have other stories here, but they're not on the front page of the Nation, which we'll be reading out for everyone to understand. On the planned protest for the 20th of October, that's Monday, a federal high court in Abuja has granted an interim injunction restraining human rights activist Omoyele Sowore and others from organizing or participating in that protest. Yeah. So if you are trying to, or if you'll be joining that protest, please be careful. Be careful. There is a court order. Yeah, a court order on that. We still have another story concerning this. This is coming from the United States Embassy, as it has warned ahead of the planned protest, and was the United States Embassy saying as regard this, it issued a security alert to its citizens ahead of planned protests in the Federal Capital Territory scheduled for Monday, October 20, under the banner of the Free Nnamdi Kanu Now. The demonstration, convened by activists and former presidential candidates Omoyele Sowore, is expected to draw large crowds to Eagle Square and Central Business District. I repeat, the demonstration, pioneered or convened by activists and publisher of Sada reporters, Omoyele Sowore, is expected to draw large crowds to Eagle Square and the Central Business District. All right, we shall be reacting to these stories this morning. Also, an advice coming from Obi of Onitsha. Obi of Onitsha, as regards politicians ignoring the plight of citizens, now focusing on the 2027 elections. Has advised politicians to please look into the sufferings of Nigerians instead of making priority and making elections priority. All right, OJ.
Yes. See, that's the first thing. After election has come and gone, the next issue on table should be governance. That is the promises you gave to Nigerians while you are campaigning. That give me your vote, give me your mandate. I will do this, that for you. Then when you now come to government, the next thing you should be seeing doing is governance, bringing your promises into reality, bring them into action. Of course, we know there will be another time for election anyway. But the first thing you see you occupying your mind is governance. So, but instead of Nigerians politicians to settle down on governance, the next thing they will start planning. The first day they swear in is the next election, which will take the next 4 years. They will not be wondering what is their mandate all about. Is it to just be coming for election? The election that you will win by every means, that our vote will not determine whether you win or not. You already know you win. You already know you will come to power by every means. Nigeria will not determine whether you win or not. At least, since you are already having that duty already in your pocket, not decided by us, then set it down for governance. Give us governance, give us good policies, give us the policy you have told us you want to implement. Do it. Let us see liberal democracy in our land. In our life, let us see high standard of living, drop in cost of living. Let's see drop in hardship. But that's what we expect from the politician. But instead of that, is what is opposite. So Obi of Onitsha, who have said that politicians, they are more in electoral matter than governance system is right. So of course, you see how many state governors are coming to APC. You can see that's what's that telling you. That's telling you more of politicking than governance. So what the Obi has said is right. That's what's happening now. Politicians are more concerned about politicking ahead of many years to come, instead of settling down to governance, bringing democracy to the dividend of democracy, bring the benefits of your government into the life of the people. Let people begin to sit back and say, yes, thank God we bring this government to power. Not regretting, not cursing the day you come to power, not cursing you, not messing every day about your policy, about your style of leadership. So I think maybe what Obi told them now, maybe they will hear it to that. That's why we are also here to engineer our voice to make sure they will one day go and make this thing like hearing and even we are speaking to enter the ears and turn the rules of life. So it is normal, it is true that what Obi of Onitsha said, they should to leadership, they should send that to government, bringing more democracy, making life to becoming more habitable, conducive for people of Nigeria to live. Leave politics. You know you will win by every means. You know you will be. You are not the one that will bring you to power. You already have the ways of going to power in your pocket. Then give us governance. Give us good policies. Give us implementation of good policies that will change our life, that will make life to be easier for us in Nigeria. So instead of just centering on politicking, of which you know certainly you win, we are not determinants of you coming to power. So leave that around. That's already an issue settled as far as they are concerned when it comes to power. But the remaining years, settle down to government. Give us good policies, good, dividend democracy. Developments that will change our life, every area of life and level. So I'm in agreement with what Obi has said. They should drop their time because they allocate to the politicking and spend more time to giving us democracy. And this will, giving us democracy, good implementation of the policies they have told us. No matter how bad it is, do something, let us see positive changes in our life. Let our standard of living come up. Let there be drop in cost of living. Let begin to have things that have that, yes, the country is changing for our betterment, for positive development in our life. I agree with Obi of Onitsha for that statement.
Now, do you agree with him? I agree with him, but one thing is very, very sure. Both of them have said it here earlier that they go hand in hand, pari passu, and they can do both together. Because when we are talking about governance, give us the dividend of democracy. If you are giving us the dividend of democracy, it's also part of politics because you are seeking for second term. So if you do well, people will also say, oh, you have done well, then you deserve another term. So to me, to the best of my knowledge, it will be, be very, very smart of any politician to combine the two together. When you are doing well, you are also equally doing, politics. And look at Nigeria politicians. They politicize everything. If they drink, they politicize. Look at it. One guy, a 39 years guy, was opening a University of Aviation in the northern region. I think it was in Kebbi or state or somewhere. And Minister of Aviation was invited. Do you know that they turned that place into campaign ground? I was wondering when I was reading this that this guy is he a politician? No, the answer is no. But when I read the name, I saw that the name there was a maybe brother of that guy in House of Rep. But the guy himself, I don't know the position he occupied. That place, every message they preach in that place is politics. That now in Borno, I think it's in Borno State now, we don't need to campaign too much. Somebody is opening a private university. I thought it was a government establishment. But when I went to read about it, it was a private university. Then what cover everywhere is politics. So even when they are sharing something, when they are doing something, they see attach politics to it. Look at Nyesom Wike. If Nyesom Wike want to commission this road, that is a campaign grant for him. He will be saying,
we have promised you that we are going to do road, and what are we doing now? We have done road. So when it's time for you to do your turn, you must do what? You must vote. That's how we can talk. So even when they are doing protest, when they are giving us dividend of democracy, they don't need to shun, governance totally, because in the process you are also inculcate something into people's mind that I can perform, I can do it, I can. So vote for me. You will see more of this. So the two, to me, they are, interwoven. You can do both together. You said if you are smart enough. That's my point.
All right, there is a warning ahead of the planned protest. The U.S. citizen has warned its citizen. The U.S. embassy, has warned its citizens.
U.S. citizen in Nigeria.
Yeah, over the protest that they are to witness on the 20th of October. Is there any reason the U.S. is warning citizens?
Yes, Mr. Mike, there's absolute strong reason for it to warn citizens, because Nigerian protests. You see, there are difference between protests and riots. There are two different things. Protest and riot. What the Constitution guarantees protest for Nigeria. Nigeria has the right to protest on any issue, any matter they are not happy with to their government. But what normally characterizes protest is now it turned from protest to riot, looting, burning of houses, burning of car, properties of people. This is where the way the thing slide from protest to rioting. That's where the only fear is. Supposing the people that want to protest, they can conduct their affairs peacefully, legitimately. There's nothing bad in that now. We want to tell government this is the concern we have. These are the grievances we have against government. Just peacefully write it in your plan card and assemble somewhere and allow television to cover you, journalists to cover you. And after staying there for maybe like 2 or 30 minutes, 30 or 1 hour, you disturb people to your houses. But instead of allowing to just remain like that, what you see that the thing will slide from that point into the street. It's like they don't begin to burn, loot shops, property people, and be attack people, and begin to disturb people going. People who are on their legitimate business, their legitimate, everybody cannot protest. Everybody cannot join protest now. Yes, those of you who have the like mind of doing protest, use your right. But this is what has sometimes to do from their life that we are going our own daily bread for something. You must allow us to go. But you will see people who say they are involved in protest now obstructing, inhibiting the rights of other Nigerians from going ahead with their own legitimate thing they want to do. That's where problem breaks out. So if people can just limit their protest within the confine of the meaning of protest, you stay somewhere, you show a placard, then come there to cover you, and after staying there for about 30 minutes or 1 hour, people start your respective houses peacefully. There's no harm in that. But by the time you allow it to slide from protest to riot, burning, looting, destroying, that is really the problem. So USCC is being warned by US embassy that the history of this country is that their protest normally slide from protest to riot, and when it become riot, you could be caught in riot, and you can even lose your life. You can lose your property. So there's a justification in the money to USCC in saying that our protest normally slide from protest to rioting that will destroy life and property. So that's why they are warning their citizens. Please be careful of the date of the riots. The date of the protest, so that you conduct yourself safely, so that you are not caught as a victim in that crisis. So they are justified. That's the basis. Why they are justified.
Don't we have the rights to protest? Why is the cause restraining people from organizing or participating in the upcoming protest?
When you look at this particular case, it's peculiar. When I'm talking about its peculiarity, is that the matter they want to protest about is still in the court. Take it or leave it. The matter is still in the court. How it got to the court is another case. But the thing is that the thing is in the court, and the person accused also agreed to stand in the presence of judge when he was able to. When he was not pleased with a particular judge, he said, "Please record the case." But the man has been standing in the front of a trial. So why protesting against something that is in the court already? Now, what this administration acquire is injunction, interim injunction, and when you look at it, you will not know whether they permit them or they don't permit them, because the first news I read was that the court refused to grant police their request to stop the protest. Later this morning, what we hear is that court has granted Nigeria government their request that there should be an interim injunction, that they should not proceed with it. Now, I'm convinced at this time around. So what I think they're trying to do is that there are some locations that they plan to protest them. I think call as bad them. Based on what I read, only what I can from that what I read that protests in the Aso Villa and some strategic area of Abuja that they cannot do that. And when you look at it, this particular government is a master strategy when we talk about protest in this country. So if you want to do protest against them and be succeed, okay, you'll be very, very be somebody that's so pragmatic in everything you want to do. So, and this time around, we are talking about Sowore that protest has always been his, strategy, his strength. So, US have points when they say their citizens will be very, very careful. Stay back, because this Tinubu administration, there's nothing he cannot do. And should I tell you truth? Everything will become story. That's why I cannot lead any protest in this country. If they kill you, yes. Suppose they kill you and you will stand as a hero, that, oh, this is the hero, they will not even let your brother, your father and mother to carry your dead body, or they will carry it to go and do research somewhere. That's the truth of the matter. If they kill you and they acknowledge that they kill you, that's the difference. But in some cases, they will kill you. Nobody will know your face. You just die, Sarah. Your name will not be in the lips of anybody that you fought for a particular thing. So that's why I cannot join anybody in doing any protest presently now in this country, because Yoruba will say, you see a warrior, he will not want anybody to draw sword behind him. Tinubu, we know how vibrant he is when we talk about protest in this country. He has influenced so many protests, but he will not want to witness something like that. Only God knows the instruction that he will give his IG and every other. We know what this man suffered when Buhari was not around. Charlie man. Aboki don't even look at his face. That is an elderly man. After police tear gas him like this, they don't give him a facet, and they started giving him blood. They don't punish you. Your mumu just started. You say your mumu start now. So I support US that want their citizens, because anything can happen.
Now, if it eventually turns violent, should Omoyele Sowore be held responsible?
Mr. Mike, you have said it all.
He's the one pioneering.
If it turns violent, he'll be held responsible, because that's why I said our protests normally slide from protest to riot. That's the only problem. Sometimes we don't unable to draw the line between protest and rioting. So if it's ordinary protest, the constitution that allows us to protest. It's the constitution that allows us the right to protest. But at the time, it's not sliding from protest to rioting, burning, looting, destruction, land and property. That's where the problem is. So if that protest slides into rioting, Sowore will be the one the head responsible. Because if land is lost, properties are burned, destruction and co. He would be the culprit to be held upon that. He caused the mayhem, he instigated the insurrection that led to the loss of life and property. That's how we will be. That's how we will be against him. He created insurrection uprising that led to the destruction of building and land and that. So if he can have his way to get police permits to cover the protest, it's okay. Now I'm even hearing court injunction has restrained them from going along. Let Sowore is a law abiding citizen. Let him go to court and discharge the order before to go ahead with the decision. But if he goes ahead and go against that lawyer and against that law,
against the order.
Yes, he'll be charged for contempt. Nobody's above the law. If he's competent,
you see him as someone that will listen to court order.
Let him go ahead. Mobilize people already. Mr. Mike, if he's going ahead, if he's going against the court injunction, when he's going ahead against court order, the consequences is there now. I'm telling you, content of court charges is available for him.
Are you sure he's not ready to face the consequences?
Let him dare the law of the land now. Simple. I'm giving an advice. Once the order has been issued by court, go ahead and get the order discharged by the court, the same thing, by the same court, or can appeal against it. Appeal against the injunction. Jurisdiction. Then can they be free to go ahead? But if you say want to run against it with the order in place, that's a contempt of court. Contempt charge will be brought against him. You see Yakubu when he left INEC, you see Ayanwe, he was arrested. He was almost arrested to face contempt charge. So that's the fear of Sowore should be aware of.
All right, to the comment section, Adnam says Sowore makes money from abroad by causing chaos in Nigeria, while his family live a good life in America. His children are going to private schools in America. Don't be Mumu is hustling for money. Somebody said it's a lie, but the person is going to respond very soon on the platform. Nnamdi Kanu says Femi MKO mandate was still in discussion before Nigerians protested. So why are you guys so realistic when it comes to Igbo? We really want Femi try and travel out of Nigeria.
You are not try to travel out of Nigeria. It's not a matter of advice. It's a matter of a conviction and efficiency. Money. If I have money to travel out and I have reason to travel out, I will travel out. So it's not a matter of maybe advice or anything. What I want to tell him is that we should not be tribalistic. Do you want to protest and I say you should not protest? We should ask this man. Did I say you should not protest? Go ahead and protest. I'm saying what I see, that I cannot join any protest now. Did I protest when MKO was protest? When the case of how old was I that I will not MKO protest? When the case of 1993 happened, do I know what is happening? Only what I was not fought. I don't know. The only story I just hear about MKO. I've never participated in any protest. So did I say come from abroad, come and join protest now? I'm just telling you what I observed, that this government will not like protest. And if they kill you, you will just die. There is no story there. Is that not a fact? People that kill the only answers. What is their name? Come and tell me what is their name. Who can identify any one person? Come and show me his face and tell me his name and what did that person represent. So if they kill you, they don't kill you. Your death will not be meaningless. You don't die for your parents. Nothing will happen. And that is the fact.
All right, Emmanuel Oguju says one Nigeria is a fraud. How can you call people together to be one Nigeria, bringing all kinds of animals and name them one Nigeria just because of the oil in the east? Just because of the oil in the east. Is it because of the oil?
No, it's not. Nobody came together to become Nigeria. This is Mr. Mike. Everybody have been existing in their own indigenous places. Every Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Fulani, Ibibio, they have all been existing in their own indigenous places. It's a places that came and forced us together. Yoruba never sat down with Igbo that want to become one country together. Yoruba and Hausa and Fulani not sit down together. Where is the agreement we reach? Where do we have a meeting that want to form a country together? It never happened. We are British that force us together for their administrative conveniences. So everybody is willing to go on his own. Everybody that exists on his own because British force us together. Nobody should touch anybody. Yes, nobody should touch anybody. Yoruba be existing in their southwest region, in their indigenous land. Igbo be existing in their eastern Igbo land. In every Kidibio, everybody be existing on their indigenous land. British is one that force us together. Nobody should touch anybody. Everybody can survive. Everybody has been surviving before Nigeria was conglomerated. So nobody is a threat to anybody. If you want to go, I'll go. Only going to expand into my own territory. That's where you now test my resolve. That I have the government limit of coverage of where my land begins and where it ends. So nobody is not our own making. It's not me as a Yoruba man. No, you don't know it's whereby my Yoruba is just set down with Igbo. Fulani, Hausa, want to form Nigeria. No. It's the British staff forced us to them against our will for their own service administrative conveniences to run the new enclave that just discovered. That's all. And then our leaders supposed to have understood this and see where this problem is. That supposedly is want to retain what British made us to be. What are those problems that we are having among ourselves that we should resolve? That's why I'm still upset with Jonathan in 2014 conference when he said no go area. What do you mean no go area? What's mean by no go area? Every area should be discussed. And must not be forced with anybody. Can you be forced to marry a lady you like? No, you should be forced with anybody. It should be every area must be discussed. If you still want to retain Nigeria, let's discuss what's our terms of coexistence. What I mean, I want to form a country with you. It is the state that come together to form a federation. You don't force everybody together. The states will come and discuss their terms of coexistence with the other states. And when they agree upon it, they'll throw it back to their people for the referendum. Everyone they don't agree with, they go back and negotiate until they come to a round table conclusion of their coexistence. That's how nations are built. That's how nations come together. Someone just come and us fuse us together. That's how a conquest with king of Lagos State extend to other places of Nigeria. So everybody has been sitting on his
All right,
own.
thank you so much, Mr. Olajide. I really appreciate
Thank you very much, Mr. Mike.
Gentle. Good morning to you. Ole,
Good morning.
welcome once again.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. Good to be here, and good morning, the viewers. Thank God for life.
It is our right, and I believe it is constitutional to protest. And this time around, that the court is restraining people from organizing a protest or from participating. What do you think is happening?
Yeah, what I think is happening is they can be very organized, they can be very orderly with that protest, but you can see that Nigerian protests always snowball into serious crisis. You can see the NSAS, you can see all sort of protests we've had, and for the one I attended last in Ojota, I think the police were able to curtail the troublesome people among them, because when you say you are protesting, there are some criminals that will just want to infuse into that protest and cause serious crisis for the government. And that's why they will tell you, if you want to protest, there must be police guidance that will be, guiding you, because of the what's it called, the bad guys around that may be having issues with the government, and they may even want to set the state on fire as it is. So we have them like that. So that's why they will say, if you want to protest, let there be decorum. And I cannot even say there can be any decorum in any protest, because the likes of the street urchin, they will intrude that protest, and they will start burning, they will start, so a lot of things happen during protests. So that's why the government will always tell you, if you want to protest, you're free to protest, but let it be orderly. And I think Nnamdi Kanu protest, I don't think it will be orderly, because there are still some people that are still bitter for Nnamdi Kanu to be in prison, and they want to showcase their bitterness, and a lot of things will go on, and that may even lead to the detention of majority of the people there. So governments, they are here to be, because when you talk of the Almighty God, the Almighty God that created us, it's your government. And when government tell you this is what they want, abide, and you can go back and engage them constructively. Our protest is not like it's not going to be crisis protest. We can give you assurance, or you can hold me responsible. If it is Sowore can give that assurance that they should hold him responsible if that protest turned into riots.
All right, thank you so much, Gentleman Mike. Is the court trying to maintain public order by restraining people from organizing or participating in a protest, or what? Or is it that the court is trying to suppress the voices of the masses?
Thank you, Adekunle. I think government is used to this black market injunction, as the human rights community always calls it. They will always wait till the tail end of an action, then they quickly rush to the courts to get an injunction. But by and large, I believe the Sowore team that are organizing the protest has legal advisors. I believe there are, prominent lawyers among even the people that are trying to protest. They will look at the injunction and see how to go about it. So there shouldn't be any cause for alarm. These are lawyers, these are people that understands the law. They know the ones that is genuine, and they know what is fake. So they will take a decision based on the legal advice they get from that. So nothing is wrong, but government must understand that those who make peaceful change possible, we eventually make violent change inevitable. Allow people to express themselves. Don't try to hold people in the jugular. You cannot be beating a child and at the same time tell the child not to cry. Protests all over the world, especially in the developed world, is a right. It's just an expression of a particular position. Most of the protests that go out of hand, we must tell ourselves the truth. most of the protests that get out of hand in this country has always been prepared by security agents, including the unfortunate NSA protest of 2020. Everything was in order, Michael, if you remember. That protest was more or less like even a carnival, and all of that before the military went there to shoot. That was what made the entirety to degenerate into riots, if you remember. So most of the protests that we've always had have been peaceful until security agents go there to either attack or do one thing or the other, which I think they must act professionally as it is as we see it in other developed crime. Protest is a right. Police should be there to give cover. Anyone that wants to make it get out of hand, that is your job there. Not your job is never to stop a protest, but to contain any form of excesses. That is your job. So it's not about you trying to stop the protest, but going there to ensure that it doesn't get out of hand. And how will it not get out of hand when it is done peacefully? The organizers of this particular protest has maintained that it's going to be a peaceful protest. So why should they be stopped? Why should a court of competent jurisdiction quickly a black market injunction, as they always do, go for a black market injunction? So my take is that the legal team of Sowore should look at the injunction and take a position as regards that.
You said something a few minutes ago that Sowore should be held responsible if it turns violent. I don't think the man is fighting a just cause. He's fighting a good fight. Don't you think so?
Yeah, he's fighting a good fight, but he may be fighting it on the wrong way. According to what my brother says, I have to disagree with him. There must be a face of the protests. I'm talking of the organizer, the main guy that is in charge of the protest. And you could remember Louis Farrakhan when he wanted to protest against the white agenda against the blacks. Louis Farrakhan came out wholeheartedly that he is going to lead the protests against the whites, and they saw him as the face of the protest. Let Sowore go to the highest body of the police and submit himself. I'm the one that's going to be responsible for the orderliness of this protest. It's not just you go into protest and you now see hoodlums, coming into the protest, and they now start, tear gassing people. I'm telling you, that's the reality. That's the reality. When crises happen now, we've seen it. Even I've witnessed protests before, and I've engaged in protests before, where we were just managing the protest, but the hoodlum hijacked the protest, and it turned to serious case in which we were beaten severely under late General Oluri. It was even military era then. I was in secondary school then. So when you want to protest, let the government know. Go to the nearest police station, IG office. This is what we want to do. This is what we want to do, and there won't be any crisis. Protest is free. You are right. You're right to be. You're right. You're right. Where your right stop is where another person right start. That is why I don't think Sowore is not so. I can't take him as so. He can't be so sober to go and meet police that he wants to protest. He can just send it on viral, say, okay, there will be protests. I know Sowore you're saying. I know Sowore more than you.
All right, the comment section says, please, Michael, that's Uzodimma in the comment section. It says, please, Michael, help me and tell Kunle that Tinubu protested and held down Nigeria for some days during Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's administration. And what changed now under Tinubu that he can't allow protest?
What they are saying that Tinubu protested, and the same Tinubu was part of the people that brought doctrine of necessity.
Should he be against protest?
It's not against.
On time?
No, it's not against. All eyes on.
If he protested,
all eyes on the
when he was not the governor, when he was not president.
All eyes on the president, I can say. All eyes on him, and the hatred, how bitter the Nigerian citizen are now as it is. and how bitter some sections, some block of Nigerian, how you can see how bitter they are. They will be looking for the downfall of the country, and they may use that protest, to actualize what they want. Some of them are saying they are not Nigerian any longer, that they are from other side. I'm just saying it, and it's what you're saying. And they say they are not Nigerian anymore. Can you expect somebody that says he's not Nigerian for him not to cause havoc? Are you expecting such people will not cause havoc? That let's people scatter everything. So that's what we're saying. The other side, yes, the other side, they say they are not Nigerian any longer. So such people, once they get to that protest, is just to set Nigeria on fire. So let's people set the country on fire. And we don't want the country to be set on fire because we have nowhere to go. So the protest issues, please, if the government tell you we have protest, but let it be, in a peaceful one. It's allowed, but when you now use it as a means of in which the leader of these people I'm talking of capitalize on the answers, banned all the BRT in Lagos. Nobody know that. Nobody knows that is among the case is answering. And I will give it to Abaribe. I will give it to the man that stood firm, for the guy in the jail, Nnamdi. He stood firm for him as long as what happened. The guy withdrew himself from the case. So to me, let them be decorum.
Before you go, gentleman Mike, people have been talking about this court injunction, court restraining people from organizing this protest. But could this escalate the issue or calm it?
Well, it depends on how it is handled. I have said that the legal team of Sowore should look at the injunction if it is really valid. They will know. They are in the position to know. They understand this game. And Sowore too, I believe he's not a lawless person. He understands in the media and he understands the law. But whatever they come up with, all we are saying is that we should allow people to express themselves in a peaceful manner, and that should not be taken away from them because of anybody that's in government. As we have said, protest was done in 2012, and the present president was part of that protest, and nobody turned it to any form of violence. So the security agents should conduct themselves professionally, and that's the only way it won't escalate into violence. I am not a promoter of violence, but I am against anything that will make you to suppress the right of Nigerians, and that's where I stand.
All right, thank you so much, gentleman Mike. And before you go, please, I think I need to address this in the public. Always try as much as possible to celebrate with people when they get something. Okay?
Yeah, I do that.
I know I'm saying there are reactions in the comment section.
Okay.
That's what you did the other time.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Try as much as possible to celebrate with people. You've been a beneficiary of some prayers here. So when they get prayers, when they send prayers to people, try as much as possible to celebrate with them.
Yeah,
okay?
I celebrate with Tina. Right. I celebrate it with majority of them. Maybe they don't really listen to.
I'm talking about your colleagues.
My colleagues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day is not Christmas. I can choose to hold any money and never will not.
No, that's it.
I'm just saying it.
But I'm not guilty.
Thank you so much.
I'm not guilty.
Thank you.
I'm not guilty. All right.
Thank you. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
Good morning.
Good morning, our viewers. It's good to be here again, and we want to thank you for your commitment for remaining steadfast with this platform.
Okay, good morning, viewers. Good morning, City Stand. It's been a long time. Thank you for having me. I want to also use, before I proceed, let me use this opportunity to invite every one of us to my child dedication coming up on 26th of this College Road Cinema Bus Stop, Assemblies of God Church. So once you stop at that cinema bus stop, the church in front of you, Assemblies of God. I only have soft copy of flyer, so I've sent it to Mr. Mike. Thank you, viewers.
All right. To the rest of the crew, to the crew members, please let us grace the occasion. Where is he?
Yes,
Will be there?
Definitely, I will be here.
He sent it to me yesterday.
Yes, I will be available as long as we get the address properly, of course, we'll be here, and that's why we are City Stand.
You'll be there?
For sure. Once, of course, the date is clear. It's 26.
10:30.
That's for next week now.
Yes,
Next week, Sunday.
Yes, Sunday.
10:30, 11 at night.
Morning.
No. There will be after party now.
I that's why I said I'll be after party. I love night things. All right, thank you so much. Congratulations to you once more. Why is the court restraining people from organizing protest? And on the side of Sowore, what do you think Sowore should jettison this protest?
Well, I think
it seems it's been targeted, right?
I think Nigerians need more of Sowore. Imagine a situation where every geopolitical zone in Nigeria have two of Sowore. I'm telling you, this country would have been fixed long ago. You know, we need people who understand the strength they have in democracy and who are also willing to put their life online to ensure that the right thing is done. I'm telling you, the government will always use strategies to quench the revolutionary power of man. You understand? And this, of course, is one of the strategies. It is enshrined in the law. You understand that you have a right for peaceful possession. There's a right for association in the fundamental human rights. Now, for the government to come up with that injunction, and then for the courts to even, you see, it's unfortunate that we live in this part of the world where things are done like this, where Nigerians are treated like slaves in their country, where our voice are being shot, you understand, where you see injustice, and then you are made not to talk. It is unfortunate. And I think, like I said, a person of Sowore, if we have more of them in Nigeria, things would have, see, he has been there during the Nadeko. The same government today, where his colleague in the Nadeko fighting the military, they have enjoyed protest. Even, in fact, the president right now was one of those in the Nadeko, you know, enjoying the right to protest. Today now is infringing on the right of Nigerians to protest. That is hypocrisy of the highest order in government. You understand? And if we allow this to continue, it means things will continue to degenerate. You will never see development in a situation where there is hijack of the system, because it looks like the system has been hijacked. For you to say that people do not have a right to come out to protest, do not have a right to really come out to ventilate their anger, has shown that the system has been hijacked. You understand? So we must not give in to, you know, what this government is doing. We must not give in to them. The real power in democracy resides with the people. I believe it is the level of ignorance that we have as a people in Nigeria that is allowing this government, people in government feel that they have a right to do and undo. They should take it carefully. Let them look at what has happened to other countries. If this generation is cowards, another generation that will come will not be cowards. If we have chosen to be docile and cowards, it will not continue like that. You know, we've seen what has happened with other African countries, and they should be careful. Do the needful. Nigerians will not go out to protest. Now, look at, I will always want to use the North as a case study. We have criminals parading the street with sophisticated weapons. They know them. They can never tell us they don't know these people. And you don't go after these people. Do you know the number of people these people have killed? I grew up in the, anyway, North Central, but Plateau to be precise. But I am so informed as to what Boko Haram has done. How they will go to churches, bombarding churches. In fact, they have, initially it was the Northeast. They moved down to North Central. A church was attacked in Plateau, a coaching church. They came down to Madala on Christmas Day. These people are walking the street of the North carrying sophisticated weapons, and we've not gone after them. It is not an emergency. But the people who say that you cannot continue to keep this man unlawfully, he has an underlying health issues. Expert has come to run some tests on him, and they underline some of these health issues. You understand? And then you are still keeping this man. Now let's even say it's okay. Let's even say he has committed a crime. Why have we not seen speedy passage of judgment? So that if he's a criminal, the judgment should be passed, and then let him know where he stands instead of detaining him in the DSS facility. To me, it's uncalled for, and to me, I want to say that is not the government. The position of Sowore, I know Sowore is fearless. In fact, one of his awareness recently, I think day before yesterday also, Sowore was telling them, because he's going around Abuja, different markets, telling them to come, out for the protest. And he said that it is likely he will be arrested before the protest. You understand? He said it's likely he will be arrested before the protest. You understand? In order to stop the protest. But what is the right thing is the government can stop this protest. Release Nnamdi Kanu. Take his passport. He's not traveling anywhere. If you feel okay, of course it's clear. No, even everybody knows that he has health issues. Release him and let him go for medical treatment, and then you can, confiscate his passport so that he will not have access, to travel outside this country. And then afterward, you can also bring him for trial. You understand? But detaining him unlawfully like that is sending the sign that this union called Nigeria, it's I don't know how to call it, but it's a scam.
All right, I'm still coming to you. Miracle, is Sowore being unfairly targeted for his activism once again? Looking at what the court is trying to do.
It's fair, very unfair. Number one is there is freedom of expression. There is freedom of protest. Any Nigerian have that freedom to go out to the streets to protest for whatever cause, whether it is just or unjust. It doesn't matter to anybody. So the morality of whether he's coming to, there will be a kind of hijack of protest.
Chaos.
There will be chaos. That kind of mindset shouldn't come. Let there be chaos first. When there is chaos, we cannot come in as a police or as a unit. I don't need permission from any police. I don't need permission from any court to go out to the streets and protest. Whether I'm protesting for anything, whether it is a just cause or unjust cause, it is not anybody's purview to know whether to judge first before I go out. Sowore and the team he's galvanizing has the right to protest. Has the right to protest for whatever cause. And when you look at it and you are saying, just like my brother said, you look at it and you said, what he's protesting for, he should go and sit down. If you want him to sit down, not to come out to the street, release Nnamdi Kanu. If you release Nnamdi Kanu and you now see him on the street, you now know that this is a madman. You understand? So first of all, solve that problem. If you think there is no need for it. So the APC and their gang have actually demonized protest to make it that anytime you come out to protest, you are going to be killed. So they put that fear in Nigerians first. So in a way to deter Nigerians from coming out. If you come out, they will kill you. When they kill you for nothing. Even if you say at home, you will also die for nothing. When you die, are they going to bury you with gold? They are not going to bury you with gold. So people have the right to protest. And what they did, they said that they caused chaos. Before they caused chaos in that EndSARS, what happened? Let's ask the question. Police came and killed before they started burning things. So police first hijacked and army, they first hijacked the protest. They are the hijackers of the protest from the citizens. So if they did not hijack the protest and the proceedings could have been going on peacefully. And we have seen, just as other commentators have said, the government currently are the chief organizers of protest in Nigeria. Whether you want to talk about Nedeko, you want to talk about Ojota protest, they are the chief organizers of the protest. And if they shouldn't be the one leading this protest, if they are not in government, they will be the one leading this protest. That's the truth. So I don't see any reason for them to come up and say they are using courts. Courts has no right. Let Sowore first cause trouble on that day. You can now start going to court. You want to arrest Sowore, you went and start burning things because of protest. Allow him, let him do his thing. The only thing you can do is that you just bring in the police to protect, to guide. It's not to, court has no right to decide whether you are going to protest or not. or police has no right to say you are not going to protest or not. So what they are doing now is similar to what people that annulled the election of Abiola did, going to court to annul election, going to court to annul protest. So that's my own view on it.
Is it not high time the government listens to the yearnings of people on calls for Nnamdi Kanu release?
It's over time, self. It's over time that they listen to what people are saying. Me, I'm on the view that if someone have done wrong, follow the due process and also judge and also do this thing. Whether what Nnamdi Kanu has done wrong should be on the purview of court. And if the court is saying this man should be released, should be kept at home, based on even before we even reach the medical ground self, this have been over time. I think from 2015 or so, or 2016. I can't remember the exact thing. This has been on the ground. So many judges that have started this case have been resigned their case. And if the judge one is saying, allow this man to be, let him be coming from home. Allow this man to be, let him be coming from home. Why keeping the man? That's the first question. Even when they released the man to be coming from home, I mean, went and looked for him in Omoaya and start bombarding him, which made him to look for exit. He did not look for exit before he was following the due process. You told him, due to the invasion. That's why he has to run for his life. And that is a thing of necessity. So it was a thing of necessity. And that was what Abadibe presented to the court that made the court not to hold him liable. Because it was a thing of necessity. He did not run away before anything, but the army went and invaded, and even caused that resulted to the death of his parents, because the invading was a rascal one, a one that shouldn't be happening on a democratic government.
All right, let's go to the comment section. All right, what is I think I saw a message here. All right, somebody said in a sane country, Nnamdi Kanu would have been sentenced to death. All right, I think that's Nam, if I'm not making a mistake. I can't see the message again. All right, and Aidinobu says, release who was the way EPA was released. Okay, release who, let Mazi. Okay, he said, release who, let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu defend himself. Okay, let him defend himself in court. I think that's what Aidinobu is trying to say there. Okay, in the same country, Kanu would have been sentenced to life imprisonment or executed for his crimes. Look how quickly they locked up Simon Ekpa and now.
You see, all right, I just said something here. I said, what is delaying this speedy passage of judgment? And then, of course, he was acquitted and discharged by, is it the High Court or so? You understand? In this country. And the reason was because they said the way and manner he was brought into the country, because the government already committed a crime themselves. You understand? By kidnapping him into the country. You understand? And then we saw that we have a government that will not observe the rule of law, which in itself is a crime. You understand? Because in democracy, what is supreme is the rule of law. That is what guides us in democracy. They have failed in that aspect. They have failed woefully in this aspect. If he is a criminal, judge him and let us see him, passing, see him suffering for the crime that he has committed. And then, see, you cannot be, criminals should be treated the same way. We have seen some criminals who in this country are rewarded, they work on the street and they are celebrated. You understand? These are people who even commit more heinous crime than Nnamdi Kanu. They are celebrated in this country. What about Wadini, the kidnapper? Let me use an example of Wadini in Taraba State, and then Evans. Evans is still in detention. Wadini has been freed. The day they freed Wadini, there was celebration in Taraba State. In his community, the traditional ruler celebrated him. This was somebody whose act has led to the death of over 7 Nigerian police people. You understand? But today, he has been freed. You understand? Is that how a country should run? Is that how a country should run? Where some people are above the law and then a particular people who are targeted, once they are seen, with any form of crime, they are in for it for life. That is not a country. We can't run a country like this. We can't grow.
All right.
With such a country.
All right. So Fabian says protest is allowed, but don't be violent.
That is it.
Frankly speaking, anyone causing problems or damaging the government property should be sent to minimum prison.
That is it.
Uzodimma says Michael told the same man that Kanu has already been discharged by a competent court. Why didn't they obey the verdict? All right, thank you so much, Miracle. Thank you, Mr. John. And please wait for me after the program. You get your own share of the national cake.
All right, thank you.
All right. Morning, sir.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, our esteemed viewers globally. And good morning, Nigeria.
Good morning, viewers. Thank you.
What advice would you give to Nigerians at this point in time? The court is trying to stop the protest, and the U.S. Embassy has warned its citizens ahead of the planned protest. Stay at home. Don't go anywhere. Don't go to schools. Just be in your house. Stay in your house. That's what the U.S. citizen has said. Yes, U.S. Embassy has said.
Yes, Mike, that's the Nigerian court. That's the Nigerian judiciary. It's a very open thing. We have been having deep reservations concerning the way and manner the rule of law prevails in Nigeria. Mike, can we ask ourselves relevant questions when Jonathan was in government? Can we ask ourselves relevant questions when we saw the likes of Bola Tinubu and the rest of them spearheading, including Sowore, attacking Jonathan's government? Do we have the record? Can we flash back that it is a civic responsibility of citizens to carry out a protest? Mike, I don't understand. To carry out a protest over an area they felt that there is injustice. It is becoming very clear, when I say that, everything that is happening in Nigeria are being documented and will be used against Nigeria. October 22, 2022, the court discharged and acquitted. I said this here yesterday. The matter was taken to the Supreme Court for final. Supreme Court has to return it back to. Now, Bola came and said retrial. Mike, I am still repeating, whether the U.S. government is issuing whatever. Yes, they have already said it that, keep away from this ISIS if possible. Stay away because what they are saying currently now, they didn't expect the level of national mobilization that it is getting momentum. They forgot that recently we are witnessing where a sitting president ran away in Madagascar. What happened there? Change this policy. Say no. Since September, this is 2,000, close to 2,000 days in DSS custody. Mike, it is never done. Close to 2,000 days. But let everybody that feel otherwise celebrate it. Call Nnamdi Kanu's name. Whatever you want to call them. What you will call Nnamdi Kanu and the regions, tribes, races in this country have not participated. There is nothing you will say in this. You say about Nnamdi Kanu, the Hausa man have not done, that have not done, the Yoruba man have not done. None. So when you see this kind of thing happening very clearly, that the judge himself refused to pronounce judgment or issue a court order about protest right there in the courtroom. And when he sneaked into his chambers, he wrote whatever. I don't know how he got to, but let me just tell you, we have an IG. And remember, let me tell you very clearly, You know, it is a fight back. Remember that Sowore has been carrying, you know, a campaign, an advocacy about this present IG. And when they were invited, was what the police needed to do is to protect those who are seeking for justice. Nigerians seeking for justice. An Igbo man was born a free man in his hometown. Nigeria turned them to slaves. I don't understand. How can Nigeria turn a particular people to slaves? If you are born a free man, not because you want to be part of Nigeria, you suddenly become a slave. You suddenly find yourself in bondage. "65 years of Nigeria existence, whatever we want to call it, independence or whatever, the Igbo man has never benefited anything directly from the federal government. Classic, systematic, gang-related, planned, orchestrated marginalization. Then we should shut up in conquest. Mike, it's never done. Shut up in conquest. This is never done. Mike, we know who brought violence. Tinubu, Buhari are the one that brought violence into the struggle. Buhari, both of them, LPC government brought violence into the struggle. It is a right, according to United Nations. Nigeria is signatory to it. See, that's why I hate United Nations. All of them, scrap them, throw them to the gutters. Trump said it. I'm not the one saying it because they are not performing their duties. If they are performing their duties, we will not be having this kind of oppression from a government that's supposed to protect our interests. But then it has triggered questioning how I'm being governed. I should ask questions because I was born a free man. How did I become a slave in my own country? It's not possible. If you are born a free man, then how do you become a slave in your own country just because you want to be part of Nigeria? I don't understand. The man went inside his chambers and came out again and said, "Court order, no protest."
All right, I'm coming back to you, Vincent. Like I said, you're welcome once again to the program.
Thank you for having
I
me.
don't know what some people feel or how they feel about this protest. I know convened or pioneered by Omoyele Sowore. I don't know if they think it's all about justice or politics. Now, the question I want to ask you now, stopping this protest, stopping this protest violates the constitutional right to peaceful assembly protest.
Definitely
Violates it.
Definitely, Mike. It violates any known right under the law, because it is also enshrined in the law that you and I have a fundamental human right to protest against an unjust system. A situation whereby you now want everybody to remain docile in the face of tyranny. I think the man died. The book authored by Professor Wole Soyinka is now being brought to the fore now. Because when you continue to remain silent in the presence of a tyranny, it shows that the man has already died in you. And that is what is being played out here. And I have mentioned on this whatever is good for the goose, it's also good for the gander. And I don't want to say much because when you look at the entire scenario, it does not paint there's no glimmer of hope when we look at the current situation as we currently are. And a situation where there is no glimmer of hope, anarchy will surely set in. And that is what Nigeria is gravitating towards as of the now. I don't know any known democracies in the world that will come and then grandstand the citizens from ventilating their anger against any obnoxious law or system. It's only in Nigeria that we can have all these kind of inanities being played. And I'm afraid, Mike, you see, if other steps is not being taken, I hope we will not go the Madagascar way and the Nepal way.
Since there is a court injunction restraining the protest from holding. Do you see Sowore going against the court order?
You see, let me just say something. That injunction, was it, gotten from a competent sitting of the court? Or is it not a kangaroo form of a judgment? I think it's even more kangaroo with the outcome. You understand? I want to believe that, if you see, people run to court, somebody will go to Abuja and collect an injunction, another person will go to Kaduna and collect another one. You are even trying to counter the one that you already got. That's the kind of justice administration that is being played in this kind of crime. And it's a sad commentary on our nation. If we say we are practicing democracy in its fullest, I don't think all these amenities need to be played in this modern era that we are. For crying out loud, Nigeria should also join the Committee of Nations that are doing something that is, that is safe in the eyes of the public. But a situation whereby people that were championing a good cause for this country when they were in the opposition, they now found themselves in the saddle of power, and they are now employing all tyrannical tendencies in their policies to muzzle and grandstand the masses. I think I win for this country.
How is it before you go? Lastly, before you go, can the court orders stop the 20th of October protest from
so they should go ahead with the protest.
They should go ahead.
Yeah, as simple as that, because
is it ready to face the consequences?
There's no consequences. Let the man return to court inside not inside the chambers. Let him come to the courtroom and issue an order. Simple. Then let us know. But remember, this thing does not come from the federal government. It comes from the police themselves. It was the police that went to court. Imagine.
Who owns the police?
Mike, if it is the federal government, if the federal government believe that they own the police, if the federal government believe that they own the police, what of the hope of the common man? You understand what I'm saying? If they run to court, then why would court, after sitting, they went by inside the chambers, they come up again with another? Mike, it's never done. The protest should go on.
Mike,
did it go on?
Mike, yes, to some extent, even though I have my other side of complaint against Sowore, but nevertheless, since he has taken up this gap of leading this protest, I think I hope it's not going to be hijacked anyway. But what I want to say here, if Mahatma Gandhi in India could use a protest of non-violence to ventilate his anger against the authority, then I don't think why is it that ours should be different. And I've said that let the music go on. But I believe that as long as we continue to speak truth to power in this country, I believe that we still have hope that things will be
yes, I want to celebrate the president of Nigeria, the National Union, NAS, National Association of Nigerian Students, the president who met Nnamdi Kanu privately in the DSS custody, and certain things we have been, opinions we are shared, and he came up publicly to say it very clearly that Nigeria, is holding Nnamdi Kanu unjustly. If the Kenyan court, another country entirely, can say that what was done in Kenya is absolutely wrong, Nnamdi Kanu has no case to stand in any Nigeria court or in any court at all, because criminality cannot beget criminality. You can commit a crime without being a criminal. That's my take on that.
Thank you so much, David. Good morning to you. You're welcome to the program.
Good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? Michael, good morning to everyone and the bystanders.
What do you expect from Nigerians and from the government on the 20th of October?
What do I expect from Nigerians? I expect everyone, basically, every meaningful Nigerian who would come out and speak for justice, should rally around behind Nnamdi Kanu. Because you see, what Kanu did was Kanu did similar thing which El Zakizaki did. As the government allegedly said
Kanu did treasonable offense. El Zakizaki, what did he do? He even killed military men on ground. El Zakizaki ran a parallel government in Kaduna. How many men were being piled under El Zakizaki? Chaos, who is the Nigerian army, the child leader. But today, why let him go? Because he's a Fulani man. Now, the lives of those military men who were piled, what happened to them today? Let's come back to the issue of Sunday Igboho. Oduduwa Republic. You calling for the exit of the Yoruba nation still in Nigeria is not a treasonable offense. Now, where Sunday Igboho is gone. So I think the Igbo leaders too, the Igbos too, let us tell ourselves the truth, need to go back home and speak to themselves. Ijele yesterday was seen sponsoring a counter protest against Nnamdi Kanu. He went to National Assembly with placard. He listed every person as allegedly said by him, all the persons that was spied by Nnamdi Kanu. Who is responsible? Ijele. The same Igbo people. So we should let us even remove Tinubu from this context. Let us hold ourselves accountable. We people from the southeast, we are the one holding Nnamdi Kanu. Because all these things we are coming out to say, if we can speak in one voice, the Fulani spoke in one voice, and El Zakizaki, Buhari was forced to release El Zakizaki. The Yoruba, this man, who was this man? No, this man that died now. Yes, the man rallied Yorubas. That even the Yorubas came out en masse to support Sunday Igboho. But today we see different people coming out to say Nnamdi Kanu has spied them. Even the Igbo leaders, even the southern governors. Sowore challenge them. Sowore challenge them. Sowore challenge them. So Sowore said anybody who feels he feels he will reach out to virtually all most of the politicians in the southeast. It was only Senator Abuja that gave the approval. Then tell me if we cannot put in our house in order, then how do we expect the government to this Kanu? We must, I think at this point in time, we should tell ourselves the truth. The reason why Kanu is being held, Kanu is highly influenced and all the rest of these politicians. Nobody, yes.
So they are afraid of him.
Everybody in that southeast is afraid of Kanu.
Especially his influence.
See, Mr. Michael, take it or leave it. Kanu is what? Influential than all the leaders in Nigeria. All the Igbo leaders put them together. So the truth of the matter is that they are not in support of his release. He said at night they will go and meet Tinubu not to release him. Daytime they will come out and say release him. We know the people like that. So that is the issue now. When Buhari left, I thought Kanu will be released. Because Buhari, Kanu is very prisoner. Tinubu does not have issues with this. I don't know why Tinubu is not taking it long for him to be released. So Buhari has case with Kanu, not Tinubu.
So why is Tinubu?
I don't know the reason why Tinubu is still keeping Kanu in detention. So if Tinubu has personal issues with Kanu, he should come and tell Nigerians. Because even in the same country, we've seen how justice was as frustrated. Kanu has spent over 5 years in prison with no trial. Every day, back and forth. He testified from Tesibika Nyako. If that Nigeria had a good judicial system, Kanu issue would have been off. For 4 years now, 4 years. You've been going back and forth, and still nothing has happened. A back case was done and dusted in Finland. Under many months. I think what they are doing to do is just keep carrying the way, keep him what mentally unstable. That is the tactics. You know that the more they would elongate this whole court process, the more Kanu
will become mentally derailed. Take it or leave it. You cannot be confined in one place for like 6 years. Brother, you go tire. Even if you be bulldozer.
So would you advise Nigerians to go out on Monday to demonstrate?
See, Mr. Michael, everybody, I am support of Kanu. If that protest will hold here in Lagos, I will support. Because Kanu has told them in the last conversation, he said, show me one person who he said I sponsored to go and burn all the BLT buses. Kanu has told them at the time that all the guy inside, bring out one person I incite to burn BLT bus. Everybody, those that burnt BLT bus, burn that out of the failure of our leaders. So nobody should attribute Kanu to the failed system. They are bringing Kanu into a failed system. Kanu was trying to fight for people. If the government had done the needful, Kanu will not spring up. It was due to the fact that insecurity in the southeast, that the governors could not prevent better people. That is why people like Kanu have that lacuna to penetrate. If the government have done it, see, I think at this point, all the governors in Nigeria and in the southeast ought to be ashamed of themselves. Because if there is security in the southeast, Kanu will not come out and form ESN to protect people. Kanu will not form us group.
But are you sure they didn't order some youth to burn government properties during the NSAS period?
Are you sure?
In London?
Is that what?
No,
In Nigeria?
yeah, in Nigeria, yeah, during the NSAS.
Who are the
Kanu in
youth?
Nigeria.
Mr. Michael, as 2020, Kanu was in London. And when NSAS,
But it was live. It was live at that point in time.
Mr. Mike, when
Broadcasting live, yeah.
you've seen whereby you are having issues with someone, and then there's a fracas, you can identically say, go and do this. But Kanu has come out to say that who did it and let the person come out and prove it. Kanu can see that video can be doctored. It's not about coming Kanu to say so. Haven't you see where Buhari said if you lose, sir, Buhari said if you lose the election, baboons will be soaked in blood. So up to today, why didn't they charge Buhari for that statement? Buhari went to court and court let him go. You see Tinubu say that all the Igbos, Tinubu boys in Lagos say that all the Igbos will be soaked in blood. Why didn't they arrest Solomon? So I think to me it's just a tribal game playing out, and which also includes the southeastern governors. They are part of this conspiracy. Everything you see today that's happening to Kanu is part of the conspiracy. You saw what the governor of Enugu said. He said he had to defect because he had to align to the center. They want to align to the center. Alignment in both joints.
All right, let me go to the comment section. David, even if somebody is telling Tinubu not to release Kanu, as a Democrat, he claimed release. Must he buy into that idea? All right, Antnam says if Nigeria has good judiciary, Kanu should be sentenced to death or life imprisonment a long time ago. All right, move down to Antnam here. We have the videos of him instructing his IPOB Biafrans to burn down Lagos properties and Tinubu's businesses. Julius Osunde says Nnamdi Kanu should never be released. His life better than those his terrorist group IPOB, ESN, unknown gunmen murdered in the southeast. We move down to Adijo Ilonge. Well spoken, Mr. David. God bless you and your family, bro.
Sorry, Pastor.
Mr. Mike, sure they should follow Lagos now. What is the talk?
Sir, Mr. Mike, as already said by the viewers, what is the difference between the Kaduna State government negotiated with bandits some months? As already said, what is the difference? Has Kanu find anybody? Has Kanu cut short lives? Has Kanu destroyed lives and properties? What is worse? What has Kanu done that the bandits in Nigeria have not done worse to Kanu? And why are the bandits being given presidential treatment? That even Buhari gave them. Tinubu is still paying them up to now.
Are they granting them amnesty?
So anyone saying Kanu should not be released, the person too should come back to Nigeria, go to Sambisa Forest and pick bandits too. Yeah. Because if we say Kanu should not be released, so what is the difference
between what the bandits are doing.
So why is the government negotiating with terrorists?
Mr. Michael, I don't the clock for 70 plus. They never try bandits for this country. Bandits never face trial. Show me the bandits where court face say this one. Where's the bandits? I was found guilty and I was tried by Nigerian government. But everything in Nigeria would always the Igbos has always been used as scapegoats. Forget Tony, Mrs. Michael. The Igbos have already, because look at what Maxwell Papa said. He said Nigerian medical association did not take Kanu's blood sample. They don't take Kanu blood sample, but in return, they want to forge that Kanu is fit to stand trial. Even when a federal high court in Nigeria said Kanu is discharged and acquitted, in Nigeria court, a federal court. Mr. Michael, I think at this point, I just hope that God just help Kanu. Because see, it's only God that can help Kanu. It's just only God. Except if Tinubu just want to leave Kanu, because Nigeria as it stands is an estate. These people who are benefiting from this country don't want the division of this country. They can tolerate bandits. They can tolerate talks and criminal. It's about division. Mr. Michael, they will go after you.
All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. All right, Adigio Elonga says, Mr. Mike, we are trying to receive him here, but this dash Kule is pushing us to. But Kule is not here. You're welcome.
Yeah, good morning, our viewers. God bless you all. God bless you, Mr. Mike.
God bless you. Who is holding Nnamdi Kanu? Is it Tinubu or the Igbos?
You want me to answer the question? The person that is holding Nnamdi Kanu is no other person than Nigerian government. Are you hearing me? Okay. See, in a democratic nation, there are three people that have rights, which has happened before in the same country, Nigeria. Mr. President have rights to free Kanu if he wants. Do you understand me? He have the right to free Kanu, irrespective of whatsoever. If he have the right to say all these criminals that are drug dealers, bandit and whatsoever, for them to walk free and for him to even negotiate and put them in a payroll and put these people in a payroll, that means they have the same rights. Or why can't he use the same rights to set Kanu free? Because he didn't have issue. I believe he didn't have issue with Kanu. And let's think of it. Even if at all Kanu, there is something I said before. I say you don't use injustice to get justice. The role at which Nigeria brought Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, was it legal or illegal? So even as that, to respect the reputation of the nation and the office you occupy as a democratic president, as one would stand to defend the 419 statement they give to us, scamming statement they give to us, they call it one Nigeria. For you to prove and to defend it and to maintain that this is okay, you don't use error to get error, to correct error. Buhari are kidnapped, and you know that kidnapping is against the law. Why can't you free the man and sort it out? Then you can then go legal means. If you want him to go the process of the law of the court, then you use the legal means to bring him. You get my point? That is the angle I do analyze things. Too wrong, don't get it right. And let me tell you, whether Nigeria is somebody in the comment section which you read that they say they should kill Kanu. Don't worry, no problem. In Hebrew knows all the there is no problem. Kill Kanu. To you, Kanu did not come from somewhere. Kanu doesn't have anybody, and heaven will not fall, as usual language of Nigeria. But I repeat again, but I wish the person them that are saying this should come down to Lagos, should come down to Nigeria. By the time they kidnap them, and if they come, then face all these Boko Haram Iswap issues. There is a new one that have come out now. Maluda come and give warning to what is it called? Kwara State indigenous to preach. And you can see over 10 local governments in Kwara State have been sacked and been taken over, captured from the Yorubas. So there is another group that has come up now, call themselves Wule. That is it, Wule or Wulo. They call themselves. Now they are coming out now. You don't know the agenda, and you don't know the angle that we operate from. You understand? All these people are being negotiated with, and they are being paid. There's somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, just like Mr. David is saying, and I'm still asking a question: can somebody come out and say, "Kanu pinch me like this"? Everybody have rights to his opinion. Everybody have rights to speak, and that is why we are in a democratic state. Go to London, because where Nnamdi Kanu was when he made the statement was not in Nigeria.
All right, I'm coming back to you.
Okay.
Yeah, good morning to our viewers. Good morning to you all. God bless you and continue to bless you anywhere you are. So what is happening? You see what we are just talking about since we have been talking. The reality on ground is already done. So the deal has been done. The deal is to eliminate or to silence the Igbo race. Eliminate or silence the Igbo race. See, someone that have been there for the past almost 4.5 years. How someone did they not go this 1 year? This Sunday go how many years? You see, someone stop the statement somehow. They say the Igbos. See, when you say the Igbos, we have 3 ethnic groups: Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. Igbo say let us leave because the intimidation is too much. It's getting out of hand. Can you imagine somebody was kidnapped from Kenya, all the way from Kenya by the former president? It's not late, but the person is still be keeping there, and they caught on the line say discharge this young man. And I put let him go. You have no case to answer. Okay, now at the same time he's still there. But now Yoruba has come out in the name of Sowore. And if you go back memory lane, you know that Sowore and Tinubu, they were the same in the beginning. I'll start Jonathan. Okay, now Tinubu now is facing payback because Tinubu is the masterminder of all protests in Nigeria. Tinubu can remove any government with protest. But now you see, it's not coming back to him because now Tinubu, according to what Nigeria, including we here, Tinubu is not more popular anymore. He's trying to make everything. But releasing Nnamdi Kanu will bring another omen to him. But I will appreciate the government if they should listen to the voice of Nigeria and let this young man go, because we are holding this young man. We are holding the entire nation stage. Let us be frank with ourselves, because I know that on Monday, Abuja, the security force, they will not mobilize unnecessarily. See, when you do the right thing, you will not face this unnecessarily that you are trying to make. See, it's when they are going to occupy Nigeria. So let there be freedom, let there be justice. But what we are seeing here, there is nothing like freedom, there is no justice. But I know that one day, and it's coming, 2027, we can see what is happening now. Everybody is jumping ship to APC. Why? APC is trying to brainwash, because they have brainwashed millions of Nigerians before, but now it's not. So why can't you use your good office and let Nigeria say, okay, that are bad, no matter what they do, as you don't release Kanu, because Kanu is a figure of the Easterner. When you say Easterner are the economic of Nigeria, whether you like it or not. They host Nigeria economy. And anyway, from here to that place, you see, I will even give them an advice that on Monday, lock all the shop. Lock all the shop and let us move out to the street. When you lock all the shop, see, people will know, international community will know that something is wrong. Every day is wrong. You have to put things right. When we say go, say some people they protest, some people open shop. Let us say we are from Eastern, and majority of us we are in Lagos, and majority of us have the whole purpose everywhere. Let us lock it up and let us march to the government and tell them that the injustice is getting out of hand, and that will be truthful.
All right, Jack. Yeah, Nigerians go about the protest or obey the court order?
Well, good morning. Mr. Mike Adepule, and good morning, wherever that you are, you remain blessed. Yeah, this is protest. When you are a freedom fighter, there are some certain things. I remember 2002, when we have something like a rally, and the third permission from Nigeria government, Nigeria police force, and the Senate under Olusegun Obasanjo. But on the fateful day, the following morning where the right take on along the way, Nigeria military armed themselves ambush and start to be killing the people of doing rally. Is it the protest? We see what happened on October. Is it 2022, 2020? NSAS, how Nigeria police kill some people and carry their body. With this protest, if this protest will take place on Monday, they are going to kill people and carry them. For me, it is not a good idea. But what Mr. President are doing with the illegal thieves are not good. But so if Kanu committed an offense, let them go straight to the court. Let the judge ask a question than to be selecting him. Every day they bring him to the court, they will not say anything. They will not ask him a question. Is it hard to judge the case? Ask the young man. You have already taken more than 4 years or going to 5 years. Nigeria haven't said anything to him.
All right, it's about to rain. It's drizzling already, and we need to end the program. But turn to Mr. Okpara Okokone. How are you doing, sir?
I'm too fine.
Welcome to the program. You are one. You see me after the program, so you can have your own share of the national cake.
I am Mr. Okpara Okokone.
With you.
I thank God Almighty.
Okay, Benja.
I thank God Almighty for what God have done unto our fans, keeping them alive. I thank God Almighty for what is happening in Nigeria. May God be blessed in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen. Yeah, what is going on?
Should we drop the protests or embark on it? 20th of October, Monday.
Monday. We see what is happening. It's only tomorrow, Sunday. Is between the protests. Only Sunday tomorrow. Now, see when federal government or Nigerian police file their case to stop the protest. This is why I always say that Tinubu is a potato calculator. He will know when he calculates, set his own program to destroy other people's program. Now, Nigerian police took the case to court. Now, the same Nigerian police should have wrote it and they permit him. When did the case serve? When did notice serve that he should not hold? And when this was court sitting? You know all these things are monopoly to stop the protest. But I am telling Nigerians not to stop the protest because the conjunction they serve or not to stop the protest is illegal. It don't come in the right channel. Nigeria should continue the protest. But my own fear is this: let them not to pick Sowore up. Let them not to pick him up and put him in the cooler until the end of October. They will allow him to surface because that's the only way they can stop it. But Sowore, Aloyejumato, and all the whole organizers of this protest, let God save them. For the government of Nigeria to pick them. If the government of Nigeria wasn't able to pick them, the protest will hold. Hello? The protest will hold. And even if I thought the protest will not hold, let every Igbo man in every state close down their shop for that very 20th.
Will you join the protest?
Oh well, if I am able to join the protest, I will join. If the protest is holding, I will join.
That have been advocating for Biafra, calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu for years.
Yes.
I expect you to join the protest.
You expect me to join the protest. Yeah. I will have joined. I could have joined. If I am able, I am not able to transport myself to Abuja. If I transport myself to Abuja, I am not able to accommodate myself. You understand? If I am able to transport myself to Abuja, going and coming, and I am able to accommodate myself and fit myself, I will go. Here to Abuja, Lagos to Abuja is not from Oba to Agege, which I can trek, or Oba to Ikeja, even Oba to Maryland, which I can trek. I cannot trek from here to Abuja.
All right, finally, the other pastor, does the protest violate Nigerians' constitutional rights to peaceful assembly?
No. Protest is my franchise.
Our right.
It's my right.
Okay.
To express my feelings based on how our leaders or politicians or the government, what they are doing that I don't like. That is the only way for me to express it. And that is the only way for me to let them know. And that is even the only way of which the citizens will use to correct their leader and make their leader to be a good one.
Like calling their attention.
Calling their attentions for them to lead well is for their own good. And to maintain their own image before the face of the world. You understand? It's for their own good. But you know that, when your heart, you know that what you are doing is not okay. It's like in a house when say your hand, when cockroach fire, you say Holy Ghost fire. Because say your conscience is not clear. You know that just like as he's standing here now, I don't have a good heart with him. Whenever I see him, I don't see anything good about him. Coming closer, I see him as an enemy coming. But if I don't have my conscience is clear, even if he hug me, I will not be moved. And any government, I put it to you, I do tell my people, please watch me. If you love me, if I do anything wrong that is not normal, please, if you love me, call me, advise me. Call me and advise me. That is to show me love. Anybody, I'm still saying it, anybody that stand to be clapping for Bola Tinubu or whatsoever for this, the president did not like Bola Tinubu. Many of us that are speaking here cannot even. I remember in 1999, many of us could not even stand for Bola Tinubu. I nearly died where I was celebrating his victory under AD. Do you understand me? And the Bible said that whom God loves, he chastises. If I do not love Bola Tinubu, I will not be, complaining that, Baba, see what you do that is not good. See what I'm trying to tell him so that he can do good, so that he can do well in his government. He should not join others, to run a system of failure, so that he will have a credentials with him.
All right, lastly, an advice to the Nigerians that will be embarking on that protest on Monday.
My advice to Nigerians,
and also Omoyele Sowore himself.
Yes, my advice to Sowore and the organizers, they should be watchful. They should not sleep and close their eye. And the masses, because if you watch how the awareness of this protest, as Sowore is taking it up, I think almost half of Nigeria will join this protest. And I'm advising the masses that will join this protest that they should be watchful. If anything like a poor, they should take cover. They should be vigilant. They should take cover. If they hear any strange sound, they should take cover. And I'm advising Nigerian police, Nigerian army, Nigerian armed forces not to come out with the gun. Because if they come out with the gun, and what happened in SARS happened, it will tarnish their image. People have already seen Nigerian armed forces as people who kill their citizens. They should not allow it to be so. Right. And the protest is a right of the people to show their mind.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All of us, God bless every one of you.
This is drizzling, and we need to go on the.
Please share. We need your share. We need a comment, and we need a like. Do this, and God will bless you. Thank you. You are an evangelist.
All right, it's drizzling already. We need to go. We need to move. I will say thank you to all our esteemed viewers for joining us this Saturday morning. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I believe so. All right, to people watching us for the first time, we say thank you for joining us this morning. And to the people, the viewers that engage us in the comment section, we say thank you for your engagement. I'm supposed to call that man, but I think I will have to leave his case till Monday. Yeah, till Monday. All right. In the comment section, it was Chima and Nam and Andrew Bugimi, IK Andrews, DOA Uzodimma, Kate Ukaebu. Sorry. Pardon my pronunciation. Kate, we say thank you for joining us. Safa Abiodun Gladys Oyabo, Jacobs Dedegi in New Jersey, Chief Udeze Chima, we appreciate you. We say thank you for joining us. Manuel Obuji, Kingsley from Madrid, say thank you. Safa Abiodun Julius Osunde, Ifechi Nwadi, say thank you. Sound of Music also joined us. We say thank you to all of you. To Nnamdi Kanu in Netherlands, say thank you. To Gabriel, to Chukwu, say thank you. We appreciate you. To King Joe Oba, we appreciate you. To King Henry, the Palace of the Palace, we say thank you for joining us this morning. Dari also joined us, but he was here late. He came late. We say thank you for joining us, even if you came late. To Amorebe Iginova, we say thank you as well. To BT Prince in the United Kingdom, we say thank you. To Mrs. Ashibebe in London, thank you. To Mrs. Bolale in the United States of America, we say thank you. To Mrs. Clara in the United States, we say thank you. To people in Finland, to viewers in Germany, South Africa, Poland, Portugal, Brazil, different parts of the world, we say thank you. To Obi Art, thank you. To Jude, we say thank you. We appreciate you. To the obedience in the house, on the platform, we say thank you. To the Rattle movement, yes, Rattle movement of VDM, very dark man, we say thank you. I can see your message, your private message on my WhatsApp. Thank you so much for joining the program this morning. To Kuforiji, we say thank you. You also, please also have a lovely weekend. To Mr. Rotimi in Pennsylvania, we say thank you so much. We appreciate you. Mr. Rotimi in Pennsylvania. K Baba Odulaga in the United Kingdom, we say thank you. Uzodimma, thank you for joining us. Evidence Chidera, we say thank you. To Mr. IK or Dr. IK in Caribbean Island, we appreciate you. Antonam also, thank you. To the rest of the viewers, thank you for joining us this morning. All right, we'll be back here on Monday with more interesting stories. Thank you all. Please have a great weekend. Goodbye.
If they commerce it, they now forget what they know. They will now remember you. People that are looking for ways to speak up, mind your responsibility. Mind your fault. You what? Which money? They are talking about money. What of inflation rate? They will say, but inflation rate, match it against it, just as these people are collecting. I did one estimate for someone. I said before I used to go from here to Ojota, it was 200 naira. I paid. That time, fuel was 190 something, meaning that per liter, meaning that the driver buys a liter of fuel with just one person money. Now, how much is fuel? 900 naira. He now collects 400 naira. You now say that the man is collecting his money because he's collecting 400 naira. He's collecting small because when you evaluate it with per liter per fuel, you now say, the money is divided. You now say that I'm giving governors this money. How much were they buying since then? How much are they buying now? Okay, look at what who will be productive. It's not the federal government. Who's supposed to be productive? Who's supposed to be productive? Who's supposed to be productive? Are you not the people that said, "Oh, go and withdraw his certificate"? Go and withdraw his certificate. No, they say, wait. Okonjo Iweala that you are talking about. They are the people that they move. PDP had that time. PDP not the majority. How many governors the APC have? They share money for now. They are going to 26 governors, or they are already 26. It's a country wala that you are praising, that you are criticizing them. You remove fuel subsidy. If you watch what a country wala say, they threaten the woman, even to the extent of threatening his parents.
She wrote a book titled Fighting Corruption and Danger Money.
They went and sued in Ojo when he removed fuel subsidy. And you are not kidnapped his mother. People that are bitter.
When they were sharing that money,
when a country wala was saying same, it was Obi and listen. Most of them they are there say no, don't say.
Who are the majority there? Who are the majority?
They are there today. The majority are talking about
the PDP way.
All of them
according to IMF 2025.
when the woman was speaking,
Nigeria out of the 4 countries.
Now no go hold them.
Maybe you don't say you go solve your problem, we don't vote you.
According to IMF,
Stop telling us to go and blame governor. Solve the problem.
They tell you that the economy is growing. They tell you that the economy is growing, but IMF 2025.
You can go and check.
They said Nigeria is going included among the fastest growing economies in Africa. They called
that's what mentioned 2024. Nigeria was fast. If not the fastest growing economy.
Yes, a growth of economy. It doesn't really matter. You don't know that population helps you to. What? Do you know population?
They even have more now. They are still
go and arrest all those bandits where they trust.
But you people say the economy is growing. And I tell you, IMF 2025 did not include Nigeria among the growing countries. You are not there.
The national statistics, the one they pay, they pad it. When international do their statistics, you will not see the real figures.
So some people will come and make a two statement and you'll be praising them. You are not there. You are not seeing direct impact. If there is an economy that is working, it should affect me directly. If there is no impact, how do I know the economy is growing?
Income of Nigeria is less than 1,000. Less than 1,000.
Go to farm and start farming.
You want to kill me? You planted fulani and then you are telling me to go and farm.
No be na president wey dey.
You tell to go and hold your government.